welcome to Earth Rose Tarot. I'm here to do the Virgo February 2021 general love reading. How are you doing, my lovely Virgos? I hope you're really well. Thank you so much for tuning in and for all your support. So this is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus for the month of February. It's happening in love for you. Cross watchers are also very welcome, of course, but please don't shoot the messenger if it's not the message that you want to hear, cross watchers. Anyway, so just a big thank you from me to you guys again for all your likes on your January video. So that won you guys the bonus love reading. If you haven't checked that out yet, I put it up about a week ago. So have a look. You might find something else for you there if you're interested. Anyway, so once again this month I'll be doing that bonus love reading for whichever sign gets the most likes. So don't forget to hit like, leave me a comment if this resonates, or if you enjoy the video, I'd love to hear from you, and subscribe. So with all that being said, oh, and of course this is a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate with every Virgo out there, but I really hope you enjoy it and hopefully it does resonate. So Virgo, let's get straight into it, and they'll get you some messages and we'll go into a full spread. So for Virgo, please, we get a couple more for what Virgo is dealing with in love. Thank you. Anything else? For being so speedy. Anything else for Virgo? Thank you. Okay, let's see what we've got. Oh wow. Well, you could definitely be dealing with a Capricorn because we have the Devil and the Queen of Pentacles out here already, but not necessarily, and of course the Queen of Pentacles can also be you, Virgo. So what we've got so far is there is something with the Devil. There could be some sort of, if it's not about a Capricorn of course, there could be some sort of temptation or toxicity or something that's keeping you a bit stuck. Because I'm seeing this with the Two of Swords, this is like feeling like you can't, or you don't want to make a decision about something, or you can't make a decision. And I'm just noticing the way that the fire is on both of those cards. It's kind of like, this could be you don't want to make a decision about something because you feel that it's bad news, or that there is, it could be destructive for you. You may be trying to find out more information, trying to do a little bit of investigation, spying, or on some social media potentially with the Page of Swords here, maybe trying to gather more information before you make a decision, but definitely hesitant and a bit stuck with something. Now there's Queen of Pentacles here. I mean, for sure it could just be that you're just doing very well with your work, with your home. This could be a decision which actually involves some sort of stable commitment. Maybe that you were in a commitment with this person previously. That's jumping ahead a little bit, but let's see. Okay, we've got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck here as well, which is talking about forward movement and momentum. Now this can also be a sense of wanting to rush forward victoriously, but with this sense of indecision, it could be a feeling of, do I rush forward or not with this, maybe with this person or with this offer. Let's see, why is the Devil here for Virgo, please? Why is the Devil here? Thank you. Oh, look at that. King of Pentacles now. We've got the King and Queen already. Good grief, Virgo. That's more earth energy. I mean, if you absolutely could be dealing with a Capricorn if that's come out to clarify the Devil. Can also be Taurus or another Virgo. Let's see, why is the Two of Swords here for Virgo? Thank you. Yeah, okay, about making something happen maybe with the Magician. Maybe someone's trying to manifest you, Virgo. Why is the Page of Swords here? Thank you. Wow, big cards. Wheel of Fortune now. Maybe, okay, I hadn't actually asked anything, but let's just keep that there. And, all right, why is the Queen of Pentacles here? That was your card that just flipped momentarily, which was the Hermit. card of Virgo, so thank you. Okay. Right. Okay, so what I'm getting here, Virgo, is that someone is attempting to come back into your life at the moment. Well, I'm saying that because we've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment card. I mean, this, I was going to say maybe someone's coming back around with the Wheel of Fortune, but then we have the Judgment card as well, which is a resurrection energy, something trying to come back to life. With the Three of Wands, this is really someone wanting to go after some sort of future, take every step necessary to kind of get what they want, reach their goal. Now, with that Chariot that we saw just a moment ago as well, it's that similar energy of wanting to really charge on ahead and be victorious. I get the sense that either this Magician that came out to clarify the Two of Swords is either because, as I said, someone is trying to make something happen with you. You might even feel potentially like, maybe is this person a little manipulative? Are they trying to tempt me, maybe even with commitment again, with this King and Queen of Pentacles that we've got out here. Or it doesn't necessarily have to be someone from your past, of course. It could just be, to be honest, something that has some twist of fate that's happened, maybe something that's come out of the blue, potentially. And you need to make a decision about it as well, with the Judgment card and the Two of Swords. Something you need to make a decision about what you want for your future, and whether you want to go after this or not. Maybe you just feel like you don't have enough information yet. Then with the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Three of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So this is maybe Three of Cups. Sorry, is definitely. What I'm getting is that maybe you have been left out in the cold a little bit, or a little bit lonely, or it could have been that someone maybe ghosted you previously, this person, if they are coming back around, and now they're kind of wanting to meet back up, wanting to enjoy your company again. It could also, of course, been some sort of issue with them enjoying the company of other people, which I kind of always get with this particular Three of Cups, which may be why you ended up being left ghosted or left in the cold. Also, because the thing is with the Five of Pentacles as well is that often it's the case that you could actually go inside and seek refuge or sanctuary with the the Five of Pentacles, but instead choosing to stay outside in the cold alone can be another interpretation. So, I mean, the Three of Cups can also speak about friends. So it could be that you are needing, or it might help to seek the guidance of friends at the moment. And you don't have to do this all alone or make some sort of decision all alone if that's how you're feeling. Oh, I just looked at the bottom of the deck and we've got the Six of Cups. So, of course, it doesn't have to be someone from the past. For some of you, it could be a new person that you need to make a decision about. But I'm kind of strongly getting more of a feeling already that this is someone who has come back into your life from the past, that Six of Cups energy as well. So let's go into your spread. And we'll get lots more information for you. So, could be that you feel like this person is kind of, as I said, bad news. That's kind of what I was getting immediately. And maybe they're trying to sneak back into your life, or trying to do something to maybe apologize for something in the past. And you're not sure whether to even give it the time of day. Let's see. Let me get the top 12 cards for Virgo, please. Virgo in love in February 2021. Virgo. Okay. Wow. Okay, interesting. There's your card, Virgo, again. Wow. Oops, sorry, picked up two at the same time. Okay, wow. So now I don't know if you can see that on this camera, but we have the King and Queen of Wands on this spread. So we already have another power couple coming through, but let's see. So we've got the Temperance card as well here. So that can talk about reconciliation. It can also talk about the need to kind of go with the flow rather than making any impulsive decisions. And we are, of course, in yet another Mercury retrograde now at the moment. So it can be best not to make any major decisions for good or bad, either way kind of thing, until this time has passed, and just kind of go with the flow of what kind of lessons may be coming up for us now. It's also a card of Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a fire sign. We've got the King of Queen of Wands on the the spread here, sorry. But yeah, I'm just getting the sense of needing to not make any rash moves. So let's see. Yeah, okay. Underneath that we have the Five of Swords. So that is, there's obviously issues with communication. Potentially you may not be speaking with this person at the moment, or there has been a time where they weren't speaking to you and maybe you gave up on this or you walked away. This is kind of, I'm getting a sense someone here didn't know what they could say or what they want to say. Maybe that's you, Virgo, that you have things you want to say to this person, if that makes sense, but you're not saying anything because you're not sure how to put it into words, what you want to say to them. It's just popped into my head, so I have to say it. And yeah, you exactly, Four of Pentacles, you're holding back, not speaking, trying to just keep yourself in balance as well, not be, maybe you feel like this person is, as I already said at the very start, like a bit of, could be bad news, could bring some sort of turbulence into your life, and you just don't know how to actually phrase what you need to say to them. So you're holding back. Maybe you're just focused on protecting yourself, protecting your assets, your home, what you've worked to achieve so far is what I'm getting. Maybe that is about what you've worked to achieve in terms of regaining your balance, maybe from this person in the past. So at the bottom of the deck now we have the King of Cups. So that's water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this is someone who has a lot of emotion, can not necessarily always be completely expressed. It can just be very like deep emotional maturity as well. So let's see what's going on with him. And then we have the Three of Cups again, as we had at the beginning. So it's interesting. This could be someone else. Maybe if you do have a decision to make as well, it could be between two people potentially, because again we have the Three of Cups twice. So this can talk about, you know, multiple parties, but this could just be about someone, maybe even this person who wants to show a lot of affection towards you, maybe express, maybe their feelings have grown. Could have even been someone who was a friend, or you've just been in kind of like a friend zone-ish with this person and they've actually got some deep feelings for you. Oh, okay, but then we have the Page of Wands. So I'm feeling like this is definitely talking about someone new. So you could have, as I said, a couple of people, maybe someone trying to return from the past, but meanwhile there is someone new here that you could be talking to, potentially a water sign. With this Page of Wands, this is like a spark, something just starting to ignite between the two of you. Maybe someone just you've been on a date with, or you want to, just something starting up with this person. Yeah. Obviously this could have been what happened with this person previously. There was this starting point, but I'm getting more this is current energy and you're just trying to go with the flow. Let me get your next layer and then we'll go through everything. So for Virgo, please, with the top 12 cards, let me clarify that what is already laid out for Virgo. Okay, nope. Okay, so let's see. Wow. Oh, wow. God, they... Oh my God, this is so intense. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Oh, the King of Pentacles again. Oh, and the candle just flickered when I said that. Okay, yep. Wow. The Hermit again. Strong. You are coming through strong in this reading. Okay. So at the bottom of this deck we have the Seven of Cups. So there's definitely a sense of confusion, completely understandable. And it could, again, this is talking about needing to make a decision and not knowing what the authentic offer is in front of you and which option to choose. So yeah, I'm definitely getting a sense of, do I... you know, there's someone new maybe that is coming into your life, maybe it wants to take you on a date or something, and do I pursue that? But also maybe if someone is coming into your life again at the same time from the past, it's, yeah, you have options and it's confusing. Yeah, with the High Priestess, you may be trying to listen to your intuition about which option to choose. You may also, I was getting already, be keeping very quiet, maybe not, barely saying anything to someone, maybe, and you're coming across as very mysterious to somebody, or they want to know what you're thinking about, what choice you're going to make. Wow, and then we have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups, again, is, and he's already on the spread. I don't want to jump too far ahead, but he's there already. So this is someone who has real feelings for you, Virgo. And I mean, the Knight of Cups here especially is true, authentic. Someone is in love with you, and no two ways about it. But now this can also talk about that you are in love with somebody else. But if so, you're not speaking on it, you're not talking about it outwardly, you're keeping it all inside because you're very confused right now. So at the bottom of the deck, yeah, the Four of Swords again. Oh sorry, that's here on the spread, but I was getting that with that Five of Swords already as well. This is not saying anything. You are not speaking on how you're feeling. This is not speaking purposefully to try and avoid disaster, chaos. Again, that devil energy we got at the beginning, like you feel like this could lead to disruption and you're bringing tumultuous energy into your life and you just don't want that right now, so you're keeping stum basically, and holding it back as well if you do have things you want to say to this person. With the Two of Pentacles here, this can be because you're trying to keep the balance. You're avoiding saying something because you've just got enough going on in your life at the moment. You're like, now this as well. Maybe work is really busy with you with that Queen of Pentacles energy, or it's something you're trying to sort out at home and this kind of thing. You've just got a lot of things on your plate already. And you're trying, this can also be talking about needing to make a decision, weighing up the pros and cons, seeing that heavily, and until you know what you want to say, you're not saying anything, rather than just sort of speaking for the sake of it. Now we have the Ten of Wands. That is already on the spread as well. But this is feeling like something is over, that it kind of, you put a lot of effort into something and it didn't go anywhere, or you tried to get something to work and it ended anyway after you put a lot of effort into it, and it was exhausting and kind of a sense of, well, that was pointless. I wasted my time and my energy, and I'm tired now and I didn't get anywhere kind of feeling. So I'm getting a sense with all of these, it's you feeling quite like you've got a lot on your shoulders, and it's kind of like, if I say something, if this is just going to be more hassle than it's worth, when I've got so much other stuff going on already, is kind of what I'm getting. Okay, let's get into it. How you feel about your person. Virgo, the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. I mean, you feel like this is over, to be honest, I have to say. So I think this is talking more about the person who may be trying to come back in from the past. I mean, I just feel like, again, I've just been talking about the Ten of Wands, so I won't repeat myself too much, but this is maybe something you carried for a long time or tried to get to work for a long time. But it ended in some sort of very painful way, or very emotionally disturbing way, or even a betrayal. And it was something that was a great burden to you, or it maybe had become a burden trying to get it to work. Or not necessarily a burden, but I want to say like it really tired you out is what I'm getting. And then it ended very painfully. So in terms of how you feel about this person, you're like, it's done, but in a sad, tired way kind of thing. Now, how they feel about you, and I'm just going to tell you now how they see you. We have the Tower in both, how they feel about you and how they see you as the Tower. So they also feel about you the Four of Swords. So now I get the sense because we've already seen the Four of Swords, but they may feel like you're not speaking to them, exactly as I've said, and it may be because they recognize that you are still healing from whatever went down between the two of you. The fact that they feel about you the Tower and they see you that way as well, it's very clear that there was some sort of Tower moment between the two of you, and that, you know, the foundations of what you had built up together the foundation wasn't as rock solid as it needed to be, or even as secure as it needed to be, and so there was something, maybe even some sort of moment, a judgment call, or a big decisive moment, and it just made what you'd built together crumble down. It's kind of that whole like, have we built something solid, or have we built kind of the Tower of Babel on sand, and it's won't be able to weather the storms. So unfortunately, they feel like whatever's happened between the two of you has fallen apart, came maybe horrifically in some way, and that you're not speaking to them now, maybe because they understand you are healing from this. But look at this, how they see you, as much as that Tower is here again, they see you as the Ten of Cups. So they still see you as their happiness, their one that they want to be with. They still see you as the person they want to have a family with, they want to go the distance with. They see you as the one who is the person who makes them happy. Now, this could have also been like a shocking revelation, or a development, or kind of a moment of enlightenment for them, because this Tower for me is also about kind of perception. If someone was lying to themselves or deceiving themselves, and they're shocked by this sudden new understanding, and they're thrown from where they thought they were all secure in what they believed. So it may be that it may have just dawned on them as well, that you are their person that they want to be with, and they want to reunite with you, and that you are the one that makes them happy. Now, what happened in the past? Of course, there was Five of Cups. So this we've seen already. I'm sorry to see this, Virgo, but in the past, there was disappointment. There was something that was really regretful, sadness, misery. I'm getting here as well. And it could have been over someone's a decision that somebody made. Now it's combined with the Eight of Pentacles. So now this Eight of Pentacles, obviously it can talk about work. So maybe there was some element of someone's job that got in the way, that was, because this Five of Cups is also kind of, and I don't want this to sound harsh, but it's kind of like crying out and wallowing in our sadness. And so maybe there was some sort of disappointment about work. Maybe, I don't know, somebody lost their job, or with all the current turbulence in the world with economies and that kind of thing, maybe that was someone got made redundant or lost their job, and that really threw that person into like an emotional hole, potentially. But I mean, in terms of the relationship, this can also talk about someone working very hard, trying to put the work in, but ending up feeling disappointed. We'll get some more information. Yeah, the current mutual energy is, I would say that I feel like you, Virgo, as much as you feel like this was a very painful ending, you're now doing pretty good on your own, and also feeling more like you don't need this person to make you happy. You have a greater sense of self-satisfaction now, and Because this Nine of Cups is kind of like, no, I'm okay on my own, is kind of what I'm getting. But now this could be both of you, but I don't know, considering how much this person sees you as their Ten of Cups. I feel like it's more you, Virgo, feeling like you're okay on your own, but someone is wanting to reach out. Still, you may still feel quite tied to each other in some way, even if you feel like, yeah, this is over. It doesn't always actually break the tie, or the kind of the energetic ties that we make with people. And someone is maybe reaching out and trying to apologize in some way in the current energy. Now, what this person wants to happen in the connection between the two of you, so a lot of earth energy here. Now, obviously, we've got your card with the Hermit, a card of Virgo, and the King of Pentacles, who already came out at the start. In terms of what they want, it's kind of like they may want to do more soul searching with the Hermit, and it could go that way. It could be that they want you to do some more thinking on this, or even to... It's like someone wants to search for the truth, or they might want you to search and take some time to think about this, potentially. But it's also, with this King of Pentacles, this is a real stable, reliable partner. So I am kind of getting that they have been doing some soul searching, and now as a result they want to be the partner to you, or otherwise they want you to be their committed partner again. They want to maybe even rebuild obviously the tower we've already had twice, you know, to strengthen new foundations with you. Now, what is blocking this connection? I feel like there's a lot of fear of kind of even not indulging, that's not the right, I was going to say indulging like this person. You're worried about where that will end up leading you. It's kind of like a fear of how your emotions may be affected by speaking with this person again. There may have been some really horrid arguments between the two of you in the past, or some really harsh words exchanged. There's definitely an issue with maybe communication. It might be that, you know, when you have tried to talk to them in the past, or when you were in a relationship with this person, if that applies, that you know, it ended up in a horrible argument, or not being able to see each other on the same page. It's almost like there's a block, that there's something hidden. Maybe even when this person doesn't speak to you, you're worried because you're worried that there's some hidden reason as to why they're not talking to you. And yeah, for sure, you're not speaking with each other at the moment, which is also, of course, is going to block the connection. So what are the intentions of this person towards you? It's interesting because I hadn't twigged this Five of Wands here, but I was just saying about the arguments. But in terms of an intention, the Five of Wands, it certainly could be to fight for you and fight off any competition that they may feel like they have now. I'm kind of seeing that they might have competition now if you're speaking with someone new, perhaps. So it could be that. Five of Wands to me can also obviously talk about, petty egoic arguments. So it may be that their intention is to actually stop arguing with you. I know it's not in the reverse, but I don't actually read reversals at the moment. So because I say that, because with the Six of Pentacles paired with that is kind of working as a team, investing equally into the situation. So I feel like the way it's going from the 5 to the 6, I feel like they don't want to argue with you anymore. They may want to, their intention may be to compromise, to be more fair with you in terms of what they're putting into this, and to work with you rather than against you is kind of what I'm getting. Now, what you need to know about their current situation, I feel like it's that, because we've got the Six of Cups here, as we saw at the beginning, what I'm getting at their current situation is that they are highly attracted to you, Virgo, with this Queen of Wands. It can also be that they are feeling quite confident themselves, or they're feeling, maybe they've regained some sort of self-confidence that makes them feel like they can come back into your life, like come back towards you with some sort of offer or apology, or even they may even be reminiscing about you. But I would say that they're highly attracted to you as well with this Queen of Wands. And they obviously, with the Six of Cups, is that they are thinking back about the good times that the two of you had. Now, the action they're most likely going to take towards you next, well, it seems like they are going to make some sort of romantic gesture towards you with this Knight of Cups and the World card. I would say that, I mean, we've seen a lot of tens, and certainly you feel like, I think with this person, that this chapter has come to an end. But I feel like they want to have a new chapter with you, and they want to come forward and make some sort of love offer to you or express their feelings to you. They may even want to travel to see you and to express their love to you in some way. And that's the action they're going to take most likely going to take towards you next. Your advice, look at this. The Ace of Swords and the Hermit. That's your card again. Now, it's interesting because what they want to happen in the connection is the Hermit, and that is your advice as well, interestingly. So this is 100% talking about searching for the truth. The Ace of Swords is that enlightenment, it's understanding, it's kind of a breakthrough, it's finding, it's like the truth and the answer. And the Hermit is taking some time alone with your thoughts, even going into nature. I mean, it's very, very cold today, so I don't know how much you want to go out and stand outside in the cold, but you know what I mean. Like, maybe go for a walk, clear your head, wrap up warm, and search for the truth. So that is a very, very clear advice for you, Virgo. I feel like the decision is yours, of course, with your energy here as well, but of course it would be anyway. The decision is yours. And the advice here is that you just need to take some time to search for the truth, maybe even inside you, about whether you want to give this person another chance or not. And what's going to be happening in this month between the two of you, we've now got the King of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, this person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, could be, doesn't have to be, but it's someone going after what they want, again, highly attracted to the other person, determined to get what they want as well. And you know, that kind of Three of Wands I was talking about at the beginning, like taking every step necessary, persevering to really go after the future they want, and making some sort of gesture, reaching out, maybe even offering a gift or something, or it just could be a message to get things started with you again. So let me get your third layer. Let's see if there's anything else. And of course, if this isn't resonating for you, Virgo, you can always check out your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, but I hope it is resonating. And of course, don't forget to hit the like button. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. And then you'll be in the running for a bonus love reading again this month. Is Virgo going to make it 2 months in a row? We shall see. Anyway, let's get the top 12 cards for Virgo, please. Clarify what is already laid out for Virgo. Oh, so sorry. My nose is itching like crazy right now while I'm shuffling. And I did look that up because it happened in another reading a couple of months ago, and I think I said, like, can anyone look that up and tell me what it means? And it means that someone, I think it is wanting to travel to see you, or it implies, what was it, a surprise visitor, or like an unexpected guest. And I was kind of getting that already, the action they're going to take towards you. So I really wouldn't, God, I've got to itch my nose. I really wouldn't be surprised if this person just turns up to surprise you in some way. Okay, let's see. Ooh, plot twist. Wow. Oh. Got the Devil again. Oh. Yeah, I think you need to do some more healing first, Virgo, before you make a decision about this. Inner healing. Okay, yeah. Oh wow, King of Wands clarifying the King of Wands at the end there. Not to give it all away, but so at the bottom of this deck we have the Two of Pentacles, which we've already seen once. But again, this is all about keeping equilibrium and keeping everything in balance. And for sure, I feel like you have a decision on your hands this month, Virgo, and you don't want this person coming back in your life to basically throw you off and lose the balance that you've worked hard to regain. Yeah. I'm also getting that sense of kind of going with the flow. I was just looking at the water here. I've never noticed before that is actually the yin and yang symbol in the water. So my eye was just really drawn to that. You could, I mean, to be honest, with that popping out to me, it could also feel like this person is like what's the word? They complement you in your differences very well, like your differences attract in some way, but it's more like, can we work in harmony? Do I let this go with the flow kind of thing, or not wanting to lose your balance? Yeah. And then we've got the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles in this deck. So that is looking back at an offer and considering it. It could all be kind of be receiving an offer here and thinking about looking back and being like, do I even consider this? I for sure this is someone in your past, and you're kind of looking back at it and thinking, oh, is this a golden opportunity or not? There's a lot of reflection going on here. Yeah, and the Tower, good grief, for a third time. So this was something, I feel like it was a real established connection between the two of you. Potentially marriage, doesn't have to be. I just got the sense from the start of like a commitment with the King and Queen of Pentacles. But it was something solid. And it came crumbling down, and maybe you thought, if this falls apart, I don't know how I will even survive. But you did survive. You did really bloody well in terms of being like a warrior. You came out of it maybe even stronger. You adapted, you survived. And this is, I think, why it's, you're looking back at it, but you're very hesitant because you've worked so hard to regain your balance now. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups, and I'm just going to say now that they see you as the Queen of Cups. So we have yet another pair, Virgo, and also we have the King of Cups at the bottom of this deck in exactly the same position. So here he is again. It doesn't necessarily have to be about two people, or that's not going to be for all of you, but let's see why this King of Cups is here this time. Wow. So the Seven of Wands. So this is someone that you feel potentially very defensive towards if they are trying to communicate with you. Could also be someone trying to defend themselves to you. But it's someone who has a lot of feelings for you for sure. They're very deep in their emotion. To be honest, now I'm seeing they see you as the Queen of Cups here. I feel like this is the same person throughout, but you'll know depending on how this resonates for you. But yeah, this is really, again, wanting to fight for you, I would say. But I feel like you are feeling quite intensely defensive towards this person. And yeah, look at that. The Nine of Wands straight after. This is literally someone who has built a wall to protect themselves. And I feel like it could also be talking about that there is a new opportunity and that you're still feeling very guarded from what you've been through in the past. Obviously, let me know how this resonates for you, but I just getting the sense that this is all about this one person trying to come back in, maybe trying to express how much love they have for you now, and you're trying to fight them off. They're like, no, I'm not doing this again. I'm protecting myself. So how you feel about them is clarified by the Ace of Wands. So, I mean, it's not so much, I said plot twist when I laid it out, but it's not so much because you see how this is like, the tens are things that have come to a completion, come to an ending, and then the ace is a brand new beginning. So I feel like you are aware, or you will be aware in the month of February, that there is an opportunity for action to be taken to start something up new with this person. Now, the Ace of Wands can also talk about kind of passion and attraction and fire, of course. So it could be that you feel still maybe feel very passionately about this person, but they really hurt you in the past. That devil again is like a temptation. Do I give them another chance or not? That you're feeling like, is it over, or am I going to even consider having a new beginning with them? Now, how they feel about you is clarified by the World card, which we already had in the action they're going to take towards you next. So the World card obviously can talk about chapters. So they may feel like this is something that kind of came to some sort of conclusion in the past with you. But the thing is about this World card as well is that it's like feeling like the other person is kind of like a soul. This is representing the soul and kind of two parts of it. So I don't know why I'm being so difficult about how I'm saying this, but what I mean is that they may feel like you are the other part of them that completes them, that makes them whole, and that maybe even is like a soulmate to them, is kind of what I'm getting. But they feel like they maybe even had all of this with you, and it came crumbling down, and there was some sort of finality in what happened between you in the past. Now, how they see you, look at this, they see you as the Queen of Cups. So on top of the fact that they see you as the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Cups as well, they may see that you are very loving, kind, understanding, very empathetic, and maybe strong emotionally as well. Just getting a sense of you're very giving, and I would also say with the Queen of Cups here, they see that you are. I feel like they're in love with you. To be honest, I think that's quite clear. But I just think they've realised exactly the depth of their emotion for you. Now, what happened in the past? Interestingly, it's clarified by the Emperor, and this Emperor is my Emperor, who's basically not feeling worthy or not feeling good enough in some way. The Emperor is usually sitting on his throne, very strong, can be a little touch arrogant, or just, very self-confident for sure. But this Emperor is sitting on the floor. He doesn't feel worthy of his throne. He doesn't even feel worthy to wear his crown. The throne itself is kind of chipped away. And the interesting thing is what I was saying earlier, the Emperor often can represent like a boss or a leader in the workplace. So I'm kind of getting that, again, the same thing I was getting, that there was something about someone's work. I don't know if this would have caused, a complete breakup to a committed relationship, but I was just going, maybe someone either lost their job or didn't get a promotion that they were working hard for, or there was a sense of maybe this is someone who was very experienced in their field and got made redundant, and I'm just getting this sense of someone didn't feel like they were good enough. It's like they really had like a bruising to their ego that really left them in a sense of despair and kind of wallowing. It could have also, if it's nothing to do with work, and obviously that's not going to be for all of you, it's just someone who didn't feel like they were good enough, or that no matter how much work they put into something, maybe it could have even been that they felt like they didn't have enough money to support the other person, or that they didn't have a good enough job. Could have also been a factor. That's what I'm going through. I hope that makes sense. Now, the current mutual energy is clarified by the Devil, the first card that popped out right at the beginning. See, this Devil is also about like anger. Someone maybe had an issue with anger and wants to apologize for it. I was kind of getting that with the arguments kind of sense, like maybe I just feel like someone wants to apologize for saying things in the heat of the moment. Maybe they have a really bad temper, or it's kind of like that sense of temptation, but also fear of giving into something, and being stuck in a toxic scenario, and rather be single than get involved in that kind of that kind of, yeah, toxicity again. But it could just be, obviously with the Page of Cups here, this is someone wanting to apologize for that behavior as well at the moment. Now, what this person wants to happen in the connection, Virgo, is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like they want things to get better with you. And interestingly, this Five of Pentacles is, you know, a couple together praying for things to improve. And this is also about money as well. So what they want to happen in the connection is, I feel like there was an issue with maybe finances or the home, maybe, that caused a problem in your connection, and they want things to get better. If it's nothing to do with money and that kind of thing, then it can also be that they're praying that they can that you will let them back in from the cold, that the two of you can improve things together, because again, as I said, this is a couple here together, not one person on their own. This is two people getting through the hard times of life together as a team rather than alone. Now, what is the blockage, interestingly, is clarified by the Temperance card, which we already saw here as well. Again, more Sagittarius energy. But here, I mean, this Temperance card is talking about the need for some peace, some healing, taking a time out. It's like the block. Maybe the block is that there needs to be healing in this connection, but you guys aren't talking to each other, or you don't know what the words are to be able to bring the healing into this. It could also be that you need to kind of take some sort of break, maybe there was someone needed a holiday. I know that sounds ridiculous, but so bear with me. But you know, when you just it's been very difficult the last year, and you just don't feel like you're getting a proper break from the grind. You know, things were just very hard and difficult, maybe all the time, and maybe there needed to be like some respite is kind of what I'm getting. But that, in terms of a block in this connection now, it could also be that I feel like you here, Virgo, need more time to look after yourself, and you need to actually take some time to heal, maybe even away from this person, and that's why you're not speaking. And until you've had that time to heal, you know, the connection can't move forward. I think they recognize that as well, considering what they want to happen is that the Hermit card. I feel like they feel about you the Four of Swords. There's this sense of they're aware that you need to do some healing, and they want you to do that, but then so that then things can progress after. So what are the intentions of this person towards you? It's clarified by the Two of Wands. So this can talk about travel, certainly. Again, I'm already seeing that. But it's also about choosing a path, choosing a direction. I have to say, I mean, I'm just got to say it, that we've got this sense of too many people here with the Five of Wands, a lot of people here in the mix with the Six of Pentacles, and now the Two of Wands, to me, is talking about making a decision as well. So I'm just going to clarify a little bit more. What else can you tell me about the intentions of this person towards Virgo? Thank you. Okay. So we have the Seven of Cups. This is talking about options, and this is they need to make a decision. The intention of this person is to make a decision. So maybe you know if they have other options as well, someone else that they need to make a decision between you and them. Let's see, anything else? Or, okay, it doesn't have to be about other people. Don't panic. If you know it's that, then you know it's that. But if it's not, I also get a sense it's like making some sort of decision about, with the Hierophant here, this is Taurus, but it is kind of like commitment, marriage. I just saw there's the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So you could have been dealing with someone who maybe was a bit of a player. I don't know. I wasn't getting that at all, though. Maybe that's for someone. Anything else, please, about the intentions of this person towards Virgo? The Six of Cups, yes, for sure that's their intention, is to come back in. But what is this? Yep, to you. I know that you're generally the Queen of Pentacles, but as they see you as the Queen of Cups, yeah, it's to come back to you, to express their feelings to you. But why is the Two of Wands here, please, specifically? Thank you. Six of Pentacles, again, Six of Pentacles was already on the table. Anything else you can tell me? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and the Knight of Swords at the bottom. So I don't think it's about someone who is a player, to be honest. That's a bit of a cliche with the Knight of Wands. What I'm getting with that Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords here is, and now we have the Knight of Pentacles, so we've had three knights here. It's their intention is to come towards you. I just feel like it's to passionately go after what they want, to come forward to you with a solid offer, to come back into your life with some sort of gesture, with an apology, because they have realized how much you mean to them, how there's a lot of emotion here as well. If you see like the Seven of Cups, Six of Cups, Queen of Cups, I just get the sense the confusion, the decision they need to make is about a solid commitment with the Hierophant. And with the Six of Pentacles that's come up twice, I feel it's talking more about to give equally and fairly to this. They need to, their intention is to maybe even to go in your direction with this Two of Wands, and to give fairly to you. They certainly want to communicate to you about coming back in, about their how sorry they are. Let's see. Their current situation is clarified by the Strength card. Now, I'm kind of getting, which is the card of Leo, I'm kind of getting a sense, as because I was already saying with the Queen of Wands, which is more fire energy, it's a little bit of like pride and ego going on here. So now their current situation, it could be that they are holding something back inside them. The Strength card here is talking about, you know, maintaining our composure by kind of subduing the beast inside, kind of their shadow side, if you like. So it may be their current situation is trying to overcome that side of themselves. If they do have some sort of temper as well, it's to actually overcome that tendency. I also am getting a sense of pride and a little bit of ego with this Queen of Wands and the Strength card together. So the current situation could be that they miss you and they want to come back into your life, but they have a little bit of ego going on about that, which is making them hold back. Potentially. Now, the action they're most likely going to take towards you next is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, again, just as we were seeing in their intentions. So this is the thing, and the Two of Wands, as I said, can talk about travel, and as does the World card. So it's very similar. Their intention is quite similar to the action they're going to take towards you next. And I feel like, I don't feel like they have other options, to be honest. Even though the Five of Wands can talk about competition, I feel like that's more like to move past that sense of conflict that the two of you have had in the past, and to be able to come towards you to give fairly to the situation. And that's the action they're going to take towards you next as well, clarified by the Six of Pentacles, to be kind, be generous, and give to you as you gave to them in the past. Now, your advice is clarified by the Nine of Swords. So a lot of, even though I know this is your Virgo energy here, there's a lot of air and kind of like tormented thoughts here as well. So you may be being kept up at night thinking about what decision to make about this person. With that Two of Swords I saw right at the beginning, it's a very difficult decision, even entertaining this. And yeah, there's a lot of kind of, but the thing is, in terms of advice, is that it's kind of like all these things that are running through your head. I feel like you need to take some time to think if that is your, just inner critic working on you, especially with the devil in the current mutual energy, kind of your fears, and the moon in the block. This is fear of the unknown. Like, it's kind of, oh, but what if this happens? What if that happens? What I mean? Like anxiety and torment. And it's kind of the need to maybe take some time alone. Maybe if you can, take some sort of break or holiday, or even if it's just a holiday from one routine, just to take some time alone and find out the truth. Because I don't think you're getting the truth at the moment. I think you're getting the anxiety voices telling you a lot of confusing and fearful things that aren't necessarily the truth. So the advice is to take some time away from all of that, clear your head, and find out what the true answer to all of this is inside yourself. Now, what is happening between the two of you this month is clarified by the King of Wands again. So I mean, I just feel like this is talking about this person really going after what they want. Now again, the King of Wands twice, this is passion, and there's a lot of wands here about how you feel about them as well. So I feel like there's going to be some action, let's put it that way, this month, Virgo, for you in February in love. I just think like this person is... Nearly set that on fire. Yep, that's the smell of burning tarot card. Great. Sorry about that. So that's the Seven of Pentacles popping out. So yeah, there's going to be some sort of offer that you're going to be reflecting on. Okay, I'm done. I'm finito. That's the Queen of Wands coming out to clarify the King of Wands. You guys are a match. This is the thing though. I mean, I don't know what exactly went down between the two of you. Clearly it completely fell apart and there was a big ending between the two of you, which is nothing to be sniffed at because that can be very painful. But we've had the King and Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Cups, the King and Queen of Wands on top of each other. I mean, honestly, Virgo, this person is clearly a very much tied to you. You have a strong connection, energetically still tying the two of you together. And so when this offer comes in, it's certainly going to be something that you reflect on, you really consider whether to invest in or not. But they are coming after you because as far as they're concerned, you are their person. Good grief. That is what I have for you this month, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do leave me a like. And of course, if Virgo is the video with the most likes this month, I'll be doing a bonus love reading in a couple of weeks. But leave me a comment if it resonated. It really helps for me to know if it is resonating as well. And I love to hear from you. And subscribe. And I'll be back soon, if nothing else, to do a March love reading for you. But I just wish you an amazing month. Godspeed with, finding the answer to this question. And I wish you all my best. Thank you for all your support. Thanks, Virgo. Bye.